The moment you wait for motivation, you have already lost. Most men are slaves to their internal weather. If they wake up and the sun is shining, they are productive. If they wake up with a slight heaviness in their chest, they retreat. They wait for a feeling called inspiration to arrive before they move their hands. This is a fragile way to live. If you only act when you feel like it, you are not a man of character. You are a victim of your biology. The Stoic understands that the body and the mind are often at odds. The body wants comfort, heat, and ease. The mind, the ruling faculty, demands discipline, growth, and endurance. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself in the morning, not as a philosopher in an ivory tower, but as a man who struggled to get out of bed. He told himself that he was rising to do the work of a human being. He didn't ask if he felt like it. He didn't wait for a surge of energy. He recognized that his duty was independent of his mood. When you allow your emotions to dictate your actions, you give away your sovereignty. You become predictable. You become weak. To be truly free, you must develop the ability to acknowledge a feeling and then proceed as if it does not exist. Consider the modern obsession with finding your passion or feeling aligned. These are masks for instability. The craftsman of old did not wait for passion. He showed up at the forge because that is where he belonged. We live in an age of emotional indulgence. We are told to honor our feelings and let them guide us. But your feelings are often liars. They are echoes of your fatigue, your hunger, or your fear of being judged. If you listened to your feelings every time you faced a challenge, you would never leave your house. Discipline is the bridge between the life you have and the life you want. But discipline is not a loud, aggressive force. It is quiet. It is the small, repetitive choice to ignore the voice in your head that whispers, "Not today." True strength is found in the gap between the impulse and the action. You feel the urge to quit. You feel the weight of the task. You recognize the impulse, but you do not let it reach your limbs. You keep your hands on the plow. This is what Epictetus meant when he spoke of endurance. You endure the discomfort, and you renounce the need for things to be easy. The man who can work through a period of emotional darkness is the man who cannot be broken. While others are waiting for the clouds to clear, he is gaining ground in the rain. Real-life discipline is not found in the moments where you are cheered on. It is found in the Tuesday afternoons when no one is watching, when the task is boring, and when your energy is low. Think of the silence of a long-distance runner. His lungs burn, his legs ache, and his mind is screaming for him to stop. There is no music loud enough to drown out that internal protest. The only thing that keeps him moving is a cold, calculated decision made long before the race started. He has removed the option to quit from his mental library. You must do the same. You must turn your non-negotiables into a law. A law does not care if the citizen is tired. A law is simply a fact. If you decide that you work at a certain hour or that you care for your body in a certain way, then the debate is over. Do not reopen the negotiation with yourself when you are at your weakest point. We often mistake willpower for a limited resource. We treat it like a battery that drains. But Stoicism suggests that discipline is more like a muscle. If you never use it because you are waiting to feel ready, it will atrophy. If you use it when it hurts, it hardens. The chaos of the world is outside of your control. The economy and the opinions of your peers will do what they will. Your internal state is also often outside of your immediate control. You cannot always stop a feeling from arising, but your actions are yours. They are the only thing you truly own. To act when you are tired is a victory. To act when you are afraid is a victory. To act when you are bored is perhaps the greatest victory of all. Most people ruin their lives in small emotional reactions. They skip one day, then two, then a month, all because the vibe wasn't right. They are waiting for a version of themselves that doesn't feel resistance, but that version of you does not exist. Even the greats felt resistance. They simply didn't give it a seat at the table. Confidence does not come from affirmations or looking in the mirror. Confidence is the result of a stack of undeniable proof that you are someone who gets things done. It is the memory of all the times you wanted to stay in bed but got up anyway. It is the knowledge that your mind is the master of your body. As you go forward, stop asking yourself how you feel. Start asking yourself what the situation requires. The world does not care about your inner turmoil. It cares about your contribution, your reliability, and your strength. When the urge to hesitate arises, recognize it for what it is, a test of your soul. Do not fail the test for the sake of a moment's comfort. Close the door on the excuses. Quiet the mind. Move your feet. Do it because you said you would. Do it because it is the right thing to do. Do it even when you don't feel like it.